Hello everyone. Today we'll discover the secrets behind a solid construction. A lone figure ventures deep into the quiet woods, backpack secure, on a clear mission. He navigates the dense undergrowth, his eyes scanning for the right resource. Spotting a fallen tree, he sets down his gear and gets to work with a large bow saw, his rhythmic strokes slicing through the thick trunk. With the log sectioned, he meticulously strips away the bark using a sharp draw knife, revealing the clean, pale wood beneath. The long, curling peels of bark fall to the forest floor as he transforms the rough timber into a smooth, usable beam. His task isn't finished. He moves on, felling another standing tree with the same determined effort. He then chops the fallen tree into smaller, more manageable pieces with a sturdy axe. The work is physically demanding, but he persists. He hoists the heavy, debarked log onto his shoulder, his strength evident as he carries it through the challenging terrain back to his work site. One by one, he transports the sections of wood, painstakingly stacking them into a neat, orderly pile. The growing stack is a testament to his labor. He fells one last birch tree, processes it with his saw, and adds the final pieces to his collection, completing his task of gathering wood in the heart of the wilderness. With a bow saw in hand, he carefully cuts precise notches into a log, the sawdust flying with each rhythmic stroke. He then switches to a chisel, skillfully carving out the wood to ensure a perfect fit. The log walls rise steadily, a testament to his patience and precision. He pauses his work on the walls to construct and install frames for the windows and a door, bringing the structure to life. The openings reveal the beautiful forest beyond, promising a home connected to nature. He measures, cuts, and lifts each log, fitting them snugly into place and securing them with a drill. The cabin grows course by course, the clean lines of the timber contrasting with the wildness of the surrounding woods. To reach the upper levels, he ventures into the forest, felling small trees to fashion a rustic ladder. He assembles it on the spot, a clever piece of on-site engineering. Placing it against the growing structure, he climbs up to continue his work, hoisting logs into place high above the ground. The final, most challenging phase begins as he lifts the massive ridgepole and rafters. With immense effort, he positions these heavy beams, marking them carefully before shaping the ends with a saw and axe to create strong interlocking joints. He meticulously aligns the roof's framework, securing the final pieces. The skeleton of the log cabin now stands complete, a proud and sturdy structure born from the forest itself. The cabin's form is complete, and now the focus shifts to making it a true shelter. The builder begins with the roof, carefully rolling out a black underlayment over the wooden rafters. He meticulously staples it down, ensuring a watertight seal against the elements. This protective layer is soon covered by sturdy corrugated metal panels, which will shed rain and snow for years to come. With the roof secure, he turns his attention to preserving the beautiful log walls. He applies a protective sealant with a cloth, rubbing it into the grain of the wood to shield it from moisture and sun. For a clean, finished look, he saws the protruding log ends flush with the corners of the cabin, then carefully seals the fresh cuts with a brush. Attention then moves to the front porch. He levels the ground with a shovel, preparing a stable base. Using stones gathered from the surrounding forest, he builds a rustic, low wall, a natural foundation for the porch supports. Inside, the cabin begins to feel like a home as he lays down the subfloor. He measures and cuts large sheets of plywood, fitting them snugly over the floor joists. One by one, he carries the sheets inside and fastens them securely with a power drill, creating a solid, smooth surface. The final, crucial piece is the door. He constructs a simple but strong plank door, attaches heavy-duty black hinges, and carefully hangs it in the frame, completing the enclosure and bringing his woodland sanctuary one step closer to completion. He adds a charming decorative trim made from circular wood slices, each one screwed into place. Preparing for the colder months, he drapes a heavy-duty tarp over the entire structure, creating a temporary but effective weather barrier. He secures it firmly with long metal strips and rope, ensuring it will withstand the wind and snow. The final, most unique touch is a return to nature. He gathers lush, green moss from the forest floor and, climbing his handmade ladder, carefully arranges it along the ridge of the roof. This living roof not only adds insulation but also seamlessly blends the cabin into its woodland surroundings. With smoke now curling from the stovepipe, the cozy, handcrafted shelter stands complete, a testament to skill, patience, and a deep connection with the forest. With the cabin structure complete, the final magical touch begins, creating a living roof. He carefully carries clumps of lush, green moss up a ladder and arranges them across the roof surface, watering them to encourage growth. He then adds the finishing details. Small pieces of kindling are chopped, and a simple wooden stop is fitted to the handcrafted door. After hanging a small, decorative rope ladder and giving the new porch a final sweep, the rustic cabin is complete, a beautiful, handcrafted retreat. Thank you all for watching today's building journey. See you in the next project.